Hey everybody, I'm going to show you today how you can easily refill pods for a blue e-cigarette or a JUUL e-cigarette. Now everybody knows that they their whole marketing is in selling these pods here, and you get two pods for $8.99, so that's like $4.50 a pod, which is about as much as a pack of cigarettes. It takes me just a couple hours to go through one of them. Um, so if you have your own e-juice and you want to just simply refill the pods, I can show you how to refill these up to maybe 7 times and save you lots of money. Now, this is a new pod. They come in these packages here, and you can see how the juice is in this well here. This is one that I've been using. Let's see, it's about now this is cherry. It's a little dark in color, and you can see how it gets a little darker as you use it, but I wait till it's just almost spent, just right down to the bottom. And it's a really easy way to do this, and this is all you need. You need a safety pin. You need something to fill the pot up with, a little tip, one of these an old vape container, and the pod. And of course, this is the JUUL. Now here's JUULs are even more expensive, and these are actually easier to fill than blues. So I'm going to show you in the next video how to do that. It's really easy. You just take the pod. This cap comes off. You just squeeze and pull. Now inside you'll see a little rubber. Can you see that up close? There's a little rubber gasket in there, and you can see how that gasket supposedly keeps the pod from leaking. Sometimes you'll see it on top of there, and you'd have to just simply, it just comes right off. If you look at the pod, there are two little indentations there. And what you simply have to do is make a little hole in the indentation and fill up the pod. And what I use is a safety pin, and I just heat it up with the lighter. Get it red hot, maybe. Get that good and hot so it'll just go right through the pod. Now you take the pod and you just simply poke a little hole in the pod right there, just a little hole. Now you have a place to refill your pod, and like I said, you can refill this 6 to 7 times before you start getting a burning taste in there. And so you could take your favorite e-juice. This is something that I mixed up using some VG and PG and some flavorings. It has a little maybe peach, or I don't know exactly what this one is, but this simply goes into the hole. If I made the hole large, and see, it goes right in there. Now you turn it up like that so you can fill the pod, and you can see how it fills right up there. There's a little extra. Now sometimes I'll kind of get the air bubble to go up to the end, and it's all right if it gets a little bit messy. You'll just lose a few drops of e-juice. Once you've filled up the pod, you just take a paper towel, wipe it off. Now sometimes you'll see some juice come out of the bottom there where there's the air inlet. Okay, the next thing you do is you got to seal up that hole, because what that does is it causes an open airway and your juice is just going to leak out. So what I do is I take some beeswax. You can take anything that'll fill that hole. I've used chewing gum. This is just beeswax from a beeswax candle. It's all natural from bees, and it's pliable. So I just take a little tiny bit of that, and I put it over the hole and give it a good push, and that seals it up. And then I scrape off all the excess. Take my towel. Now the hole is sealed, so your pod has been refilled. So make sure the rubber gasket is there or on top of there, and then you just snip it back on, and you have a full blue pod. And it just, oh, sometimes you'll get a little bit of, blues are notorious for leaking sometimes. So, and that fits right in there and works like a charm. Happy vaping. So if this was informative to you, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. In the next video, I will show you how to fill a JUUL pod.